Sunlight dances on the balcony as I wait for thee to come home. I fumble my words, yeah, my mind's a mess when you're in that dress. Glad you're home.
맛있다.
Will you stay with me and never leave?
최고로 맛있다.
You walked into my life and I am glad you came. Glad you came.
야 먹어봤어?
When you're not around, I feel
나는 이거 진짜 최고야. 너무 맛있어.
glad you came.
이 고기파.
Glad you came.
난 이거 좋아해.